Hello, assalamu alaikum. I am Ahmed, an international Muslim matchmaker. I extend a very warm and heartfelt welcome to all of you joining me today on my official Facebook page, my dedicated YouTube channel, and indeed wherever else you may be watching this comprehensive and informative video presentation. We offer matchmaking and marriage bureau services for Pakistanis living all over the world and for Indian Muslims. I already have proposals from the USA, Australia, Canada, Dubai, and the 10 major cities of Pakistan. I offer my matchmaking service exclusively for educated individuals. By educated, I mean that you must be at least a graduate if you want to avail my services. If your education is less than graduation, then please, there are so many other services available in the world. Go to any of them. Our prayers are with you for your marriage. All right, before moving forward, let me tell you one of the most important things. I do not arrange anyone's marriage. This is the most important thing you need to keep in mind, because many people ask, Ahmed Bhai, how many marriages have you arranged so far? Number one, the most important thing, the very first thing you need to keep in mind if you want to use my services or hire my services is that my job is to suggest matches to you. Whether or not you get married is entirely up to you. And who do I suggest should definitely hire my services? If you have been suggested matches up until now but have not gotten married yourself, by suggesting matches, I mean that you yourself have already rejected 4 or 5 proposals. The world has already suggested 8 or 10 matches to you. Believe me, in my view, you are not a serious candidate. So I would say that even if you hire my services, it won't benefit you much. All the money you spend on matchmaking, spend it instead on zakat, charity, and donations. God willing, this will make your difficulties easier. And do take a moment to reflect on your dreams, your thoughts, and your desires. Think about what kind of requirements you are carrying around in the market that you still haven't gotten married. This message of mine was specifically for those people who have already been introduced to potential matches by others, yet still haven't gotten married. Well, I am suggesting to whom, brothers, they should definitely hire my services. Those people who say that I'm a side, no one has told us about the relationship till date. We are living in Dubai. No one has told us about the relationship. We are in America. We have not been told about any relationship. We paid a fee to a matchmaker and that matchmaker disappeared. So I will suggest to all these people who have not been told about the relationship till date or have never had any relationship with them that they should definitely try Ahmed, International Muslim Matchmaker. That too, in this regard, just like we hire many services in the world. I also go to America recently, and the ticket I was supposed to return on was lost. I took another ticket. The service is like this. You have to take the services in such a way that if you want to get admission in a school, it does not mean that now you have to pay your fee or that fee has to be halal, but rather the job is to teach. They taught you. Now, whether you pass or fail depends on you, basically. In the same way, when you hire a lawyer, the lawyer fights your case, your win, your loss, your own power value is happening. So keeping these things in mind, that the marriage bureau fee is also a similar fee. They charge a sign-in dollar or equivalent amount against which we tell you 28 verified proposals. 5 to 10 proposals are being told monthly. We cannot get you married. This is a bottom line that, brother, we cannot get you married. Our job is to tell you relationships, and like you people, there will be many other services that you hire. Ahmed, International Muslim Matchmaker, never claimed that I have to get you married. If I had your marriage in my hands, I would have got you married without charging fees. The work is basically to tell you about relationships. Let me give you a couple of examples. And for those who follow the procedure, there is a form here. If you are Pakistani, go to pakistanimatchmaker.com, fill the form, connect with us. If you are Indian Muslim, go to ahmedmatchmaker.com, fill the form there. Apart from this, if you are also among other Muslims, then you are definitely eligible for our services. You can go to ahmedmatchmaker.com and fill the form All those women who want to become a second wife in the presence of their first wife are not being charged any fee. I repeat that all those women who are divorced, who are widows, who are sitting at home with children, if they want to become someone's second wife in the presence of their first wife, then no fee is being charged from them. And in samsara, I always tell you that in the world of matchmaking, from marriage bureaus to matchmakers to Ahmed International Matchmakers, I would say it has been about 10 to 15 years my videos are on YouTube, which people are not getting married. Let me first tell you about these girls. Which girls are not getting married? One is those girls who are career-oriented. After getting a high education, they are now career-oriented and they have done some job and their agents have crossed the site, or they are standing at 28, 29 and they say that, Ahmed sir, now you write us 27 years old, or they have crossed 30 years old. Then they say 28, 29, I will suggest you for a career-oriented girl that at first it is quite difficult for her to get married, but still, if you watch the relationship, then watch the relationship. I have not seen that career-oriented women can get married. But yes, like you go to a restaurant, eat half the food, leave half, pay the bill, and leave. In the same way, you have to take my services in the same way. The purpose of paying the fee is not that you have to get married now or we have to get it done. You will tell me about your relationships and education. You understand, when I tell you that you should communicate with everyone, you will understand. First of all, I told you that it becomes difficult for a career-oriented woman to get married. Others who do not believe in communication do not get married. 10 relationships are sent to someone. Out of 10, he says that we have to talk to these 2 relationships. We did not like 8 relationships at all, while the 8 that are there are also education. The 8 that they are rejecting, after talking to them, you would understand that if you had talked to them about your own work, you would have told them that you have treated these 8 in such a way. Rejected as if they were ready to marry you, please. This mistake of theirs has to be rectified. Communication has to be done with all the people. This was a very important matter. Coming to the third point, those girls who are looking for relationships based on caste, or their families are looking for them, their marriages cannot happen, at least from my platform. And when those people have spent their entire age, the girls have reached their 30s, standing in their 30s and 34. They say that Ahmed Sahib, we will have relationships regardless of caste. So let me tell them today that they should consider divorce, then go somewhere and get married. Otherwise, they spent the most important part of their life, which was in their late 20s. When they were in their 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, that was a very important part, which was unhown. Their I have spent my life. Now, if she is standing in 32, 33, thinking that no one will come, I will find someone for her, she also has to understand that whether she is an MBBS doctor, whether she is a judge, whether she is a lawyer, whether she is doing any other highly educated, highly paid job, you know for sure that divorce has been written in your destiny. You should try to consider divorce, or if you find someone in a loom marriage, you should get married. This can happen in a loom marriage, but if no one is accepting you in the world of matchmakers, then I will tell you that you should forget the form and pay the fee in such a way that the relationships that you want to see, that brother, what does he think of me who is standing in 35, we will tell you the relationship. But you should not have too high hopes. You just have to see this thing in an experimental way, that if brother tells you the relationship, what happens, then give the best of my knowledge, then give the best of my experience. It becomes quite difficult to do so. And those matchmakers, those marriage bureaus who will charge you a fee, later tell you all these things that it cannot happen. So it wastes both your money and time. And at this age, when you girls are your sister, your daughter is standing in her 30s, then you have to understand that these are the agents who are very important agents. Very important, because the main purpose of marriage is to accept a woman completely. When a man accepts her, then that girl has to go ahead and become a mother. The monkey who is getting married wants to see his children. A gentleman has just come from Dubai, and he has been writing very dirty comments under my videos many times, writing very dirty comments I feel very good. Well, why do you write dirty comments? Because when they came to us, then this I have not told you, and you will continue to help people in their marriage. Let me tell you about another one. A girl has just come for MBBS. Her father contacted me. After greetings, peace and blessings be upon you. She said, we all have 2 relationships. We haven't paid the fees yet. So they already told me, you have to take advice from me. And I will keep my fees high and keep them completely away. I give you good advice in such a way that for a Muslim, advice is a trust. So I try to give people the right advice, even if I don't get any fee from them. So you basically have to keep this in mind that if you want to get married, you should try to fill in at least 8 or 10 marriage bureaus at any time. They should have a website. They should have a presence. There should be videos of them. I am an online match booker. I don't meet for that reason. I am always available on WhatsApp, InUK contact. Sometimes we are in Pakistan, sometimes in America, sometimes in Dubai. Indian Muslims are also definitely welcome on our platform. Please send a firm. So whoever is Pakistani, submit the firm on PakistaniMatchbooker.com, whoever is Indian, submit the firm on IndianMarriageBureau.com, and AhmedMatchbooker.com is also our website. What should I submit the firm on? Regarding second marriage, those men who are looking for a second wife find it quite difficult to tell the relationship according to their wishes. If you are wealthy, financially stable, you must get our services. Within a year, we will definitely be able to tell you some such proposals where if you are a divorcee in need, a widow in need, he has some children, he is not financially stable, he has financial requirements. If so, she is definitely considering you. I told you that no one is taking girls out. They are married where they are. No one is taking them to America. No one is taking them to Australia. So, okay, they contacted me and said, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalamu alaikum. And said, sir, I have 2 relationships with a banker. The first one was a guy whose morals are not good. He rejected us because of his morals. I said, okay, you rejected him. His morals were not good. It's good that you rejected him. The second one is a banker who earns 20,000 dirhams a week. In Dubai, we find his salary low. I told them a rough rule. I should also tell all the Muslims living in Dubai a rule because Indians are willing to work for a very small amount. Pakistanis are in a very tough market. Servicing, it is not that easy to finalize a relationship in Middle Eastern countries, especially in Dubai. So I said, sir, if there is a 30-year-old boy and he is working, then forget that a boy under 30 can earn more than 30,000 dirhams. If in Dubai a relationship of a banker has come to you while earning 20,000 dirhams and you are approaching Ahmed Matchmaker just thinking that I did not pay the fee, then that relationship has come, then kindly do not do that. Take this relationship seriously, because it is not necessary that after paying the fee to Ahmed Matchmaker you will get married. If Allah Almighty has sent you a relationship from somewhere, take it seriously. Even then you think that I should put some options in front of my daughter, then definitely pay the fee. We will send you the options. Brit, even then I will not suggest you to forbid this relationship. If in the past year 3 or 4 people have also supported you for a relationship, this is a big and serious thing. I am telling you, if in the past year 3 or 4 people have also supported you for a relationship and you've rejected them, you should be sure that you are not going to get married this year. Or you should write it down somewhere. Or in other words, you are not serious about marriage right now, and when you come to the market to seriously look for a relationship, at that time you will not find these people, because these 4 or 5 relationships that you had said yes to and you refused them, you will not be able to find this relationship again. This is something you have not done well. You have to understand this. This is a very important thing. I told you, this is a very important thing, that if a relationship is going on in your house and it is reasonable, it is educated, no one does drugs, no one is outwardly, you do not see any problem, you should support the relationship. There is no wandering, no one is lying, no, he is not a road Romeo, he is educated, a little religious, a little too much. he has a light religious tendency. I will not say, well, a person comes to me only when he wants to see relationships, and he gives acceptance at least in the ratio of 2 to 1. The requirement that he has written, and the requirement should not be such that we have written 50 points. There should be education in full. Every time anyone has come to me till now, everyone says that our son is very beautiful. Who does not like his son? Every person likes his son. Every person is telling himself that he is noble, that we are noble people. So at the time of marriage, you should say this thing about being noble, call it a claim. At the time of marriage, telling the brother, we are noble people, it is family. Everyone is repeating all these things. So you should not fix it too much. No one has ever contacted me till now and said this. They said that we are some family rascals and we want to get married. Everyone is pretending to be noble or making claims. How truthful or untruthful people truly are in this particular situation, you will only find out directly from them. And sometimes you only fully realize the complete truth after the marriage has already happened and is well underway. Even if a girl in America successfully passes her challenging USMLE exam, she still often says she's not getting married. Those girls who are meticulously selecting a boy primarily based on their own high level of education, their marriages aren't happening either because the requirements for boys are very different and distinct. A boy's requirements are indeed very different. He looks at various aspects and things in a very different and often practical way. The boy is typically looking at the girl's youthfulness, her physical height, her overall personality, her inherent beauty, and he is also thoughtfully considering the potential for future children. Now, on the other hand, the girl's side, or the girl herself, is primarily looking at his income, emphasizing that there must be a substantial income, and only then will they proceed further. This means that if a girl has mistakenly pursued and completed a PhD, now they often say the boy must also possess a PhD, which is close to impossible to find. It just doesn't happen in the real world. In the intricate world of arranged marriages, these specific things simply do not happen as a general rule. If your beloved daughter has achieved a very high level of education, it absolutely does not mean that after doing a PhD, she'll automatically find a PhD match. Nor does it ever happen that if our daughter has successfully done USMLE, she'll only marry someone who has also done USMLE and is about to imminently go to America. That doesn't happen either in most cases. So overall, I would strongly say if you haven't been told about suitable matches yet, please fill out the form without delay. If you have been told about matches but haven't gotten married yet, if you've rejected 4 or 5 potential matches in the particular year you're watching this informative video, then honestly, you should stop paying anyone any fees because people have genuinely agreed to you, but you've consistently rejected them. Even Allah is displeased with you that numerous matches kept coming to you and you rejected them without any solid, justifiable reason, just that the girl didn't fully understand. His complexion is a bit dark, his hair is a bit thin, and there was no major visible issue. He's not an addict, not a criminal, not a liar. No major lie has been told to you. Small lies, you people also tell. But if a major lie has been told, then fine. But if you're sitting after rejecting 4 or 5 perfectly good matches, I'd say don't even pay me a fee right now. Go to PakistaniMatchmaker.com, fill out the comprehensive form, and connect with us directly. PakistaniMarriageBureau.com is also my official website. You can be told about excellent matches from the 10 biggest cities in Pakistan, and you can also get matches from the 10 biggest cities in India. All those Pakistani Muslims, all those Indian Muslims who are anywhere in the entire world are fully eligible for our dedicated services. In fact, I'd say even in the US, Indians should be carefully considered. I'd tell Pakistanis because girls there are considering cross-cultural, even cross-religion matches. So there's absolutely no harm in considering Indian Muslims, especially those whose Urdu is very clear and articulate. From Delhi, from Mumbai, their Urdu is very clear. There's no harm in considering them at all. Still, our primary job is to tell you about suitable matches. Apart from that, those people who are very prejudiced, 60% of the population in Pakistan is Punjabi, and sometimes I myself am Punjabi. I married an Urdu speaker. When getting married, you should look at each other's temperament, the family. I got married, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I'm so incredibly satisfied that I'm even ready for a second marriage. I always say only the person who either found great comfort and happiness in the first marriage or didn't understand the first marriage at all goes for a second marriage. But the vast majority of men I've seen, those who go for a second marriage, are the ones who truly benefited from the first marriage, who gained significantly from it. In both cases, your fee expires when your case is completely finished and closed. So all those people who see this important matter as marriage being a divine command from the Lord, if you agree to a proposal and the other party doesn't go through with the marriage, then you can say it was Allah's will. But if a proposal comes to your house and you yourself turn people down, then that's not a command from Allah. That's your personal problem. You yourself are the one rejecting matches. The burden, the blame, the responsibility for these things, you shouldn't put it on the matchmaker or on Allah. If a proposal comes to you and you yourself refuse, that's your problem. And by God, even Allah becomes displeased. Every proposal that comes to you, let me tell you, there's a big logic and science behind it. The biggest disruption I've seen so far is this. Try to educate girls a lot, educate them as much as possible, but don't make them work. Right now, the high rate of divorce, the lack of marriages, all of this, girls' jobs have become a huge obstacle in their marriages. Fill out the form, pay the fee, and you'll start getting proposals. For Pakistanis, there are matches available from America, Australia, Canada, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, almost all countries. Besides that, there are matches from the 10 biggest cities in Pakistan. We have a very important network in Karachi. When we talk about America, we look at proposals all over America. When we talk about Canada, we look at matches in Canada as well as in America. Fill out the form, connect with Yous. I'm waiting for your form. May Allah keep everyone happy and prosperous, and may those who spread these experiences and share these words continue to do so. I always say, don't just fill out my form, fill out forms for 5 or 6 other services as well. You can also send your information to ahmadmatchmaker@gmail.com. Any information you provide is not posted on any website. We work for paid clients. Even if someone doesn't pay a fee, if they are a paid client, we start working for them. And we also send matches to unpaid clients.